is Linda from Homestead by the Lake. So today we're going to cook a turkey. What I'm going to do today is do a turkey out of the freezer. So first what I'd like to do is put a clean plate in the bottom of my sink. And we are going to prep our turkey. I was so happy to be able to do this today. It's cold out, so it is the perfect day to have something going in the oven. Okay, so remove it from your packaging, and I place it on my plate because it's heavy. And what I want to do now is rinse my turkey. You want to open up and reach the inside, and there's going to be things in there. So here's the neck. Oh, she's still a little bit frozen. And then look for a bag in there as well of some other things, and make sure you pull that out. And you want to rinse in there real well. Good. And also open the other end and see if they put anything in there, which I doubt it because there was a bag. And just rinse it and close that back up. Okay, I'm going to switch this out. I'm going to get my pan. So I have my big roasting pan. Let that drain. And put that inside. Wash your hands real well because you are touching raw poultry. Now we're going to prep her for the oven. Okay. Oh, I need to move my breadcrumbs I made this morning. Get those out of our way. So what I like to do first, start your oven at 325. Get that going. And I'm also going to melt some butter. Now, on the inside, I normally like to put celery and onion in there for really no reason other than just some extra flavor. Okay. Let me get that butter going. So, now, what I have to do now is I have rinsed the neck. And I'm just going to place that at the bottom along with the other parts that were in the bag. Oh, well, that's not melted. What I'm going to do is just cut up an onion. And I'm just going to chunk it, okay? Just chunk it and put it inside, just for some extra flavor as it's roasting. And I've melted my butter. And now all I'm going to do is coat the outside with melted butter. Now you want to put your legs back in the plastic part, and that just kind of holds it together. And the only thing, I'm not going to put any salt on at this point, but I am going to pepper it. I'm going to wait a little bit because salt can dry it out, and you don't want that to happen. So I am just peppering it at this point. And that's it. How simple is that turkey? So now it's going to go in the oven. This is an 11-pound turkey, and 11 pounds is probably going to take about 2.5 to 3 hours at 325, and it's going to bake uncovered. We'll be back. So I had already made turkey gravy from Thanksgiving, and I had put a bunch of it in the freezer. I made extra. So I am going to take this out of the freezer and let this defrost for today. And I'm going to go to the pantry and grab a vegetable broth. I think I'm going to put that in with my turkey. So I decided I'm going to do a veggie broth. I made this in March of 22. And I think I just want to add a broth to the bottom of the pan just to give it more moisture and extra flavor. And we're going to pour that right in the bottom. Perfect. All right, as soon as my oven preheats, it's going in for 2.5 to 3 hours, and we'll be back. All right, our oven is ready, so I'm going to go ahead and put our turkey in. And after about an hour, we're gonna baste it and see how it's doing, and we'll be back. Okay, it's been an hour. Let's check on it. And we're gonna baste it some. Oh, it's looking good. Look at that. I'm glad I decided to put some broth in here. It's going to add some nice flavor, right? Yep, this is looking delicious. All right, going back in, we're gonna check it in another hour, and then we'll baste it again. We'll be back. All right, hour 2 just went off. We're gonna check it and baste it and see how it's looking. Oh, it looks beautiful. And I'm also going to turn it in the oven too. Getting nice and brown. It might not take the full 3 hours, we'll see. Okay, for this last hour, I'm going to add some salt. All right, and it's gonna go back in, and we'll see if it takes another hour. 3-hour timer. Let's see how we're doing. Oh, it's looking beautiful. It's not quite done yet. It's getting close. The little thingy has not popped. Plus, remember when I took it out, it was still a little bit frozen, so that's why it might take a little bit longer than 3 hours. Look at that color though, it's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna give it another 15 minutes and we'll go from there. All right, it has finally popped. You want your internal temperature for your turkey to be 165. And I have this little platter. Hang on, look. And I got these little things. They work really good. So I'm gonna pull that out. Up. Oh, look at that. Perfect. And we also have the gravy already that I had made at Thanksgiving. And you will find that video on my YouTube channel. And here is. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you make your own turkey. It was delicious.